Alias Smith and Jones, a popular 1970s TV Western, aired from 1971 to 1973. It starred Pete Duell as Hannibal Hayes and Ben Murphy as Kid Curry, inspired by the Outlaws Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The show followed the story of cousins Hannibal Hayes and Kid Curry, who sought amnesty under the condition of staying wanted until politically expedient. Despite its promising start, the show faced a tragic setback when Pete Duell, who played the lead role of Hannibal Hayes, passed away in December 1971. His death sent shockwaves through the production and fan base, and the show's future looked uncertain. The producers decided to continue the series, recasting the role of Hannibal Hayes with Roger Davis. However, the change in cast and the tragic circumstances surrounding Duell's death cast a shadow over the show. Audiences struggled to accept the new lead, and the show's ratings began to decline. Ultimately, Alias Smith and Jones was canceled in 1973 after just 2 seasons. The tragic demise of the show was a sad end to what had once been a promising and entertaining Western. The popular 1971 TV series Alias Smith and Jones found inspiration in the 1969 film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The show's characters, Smith and Jones, actually trace their names back to a line in the movie. However, it is interesting to note that the real Kid Curry, a member of the notorious Wild Bunch gang, presents a stark contrast to his TV counterpart. In reality, Kid Curry was known as a cold-blooded outlaw, involved in numerous crimes and showdowns with the law. He earned his nickname due to his youthful appearance and quick temper, which often led to violent outcomes. This is a far cry from the TV portrayal of Jones in Alias Smith and Jones, where he is depicted as a more lighthearted and humorous character. The show's creators took creative liberties in crafting the characters and their stories, choosing to focus on the duo's attempts to clear their names and leave their outlaw past behind. This contrast between the real Kid Curry and the TV portrayal of Jones serves as a reminder of the often romanticized and fictionalized nature of TV westerns. Despite this contrast, Alias Smith and Jones remains a beloved classic in the genre, with its own unique charm and appeal. In the early 1970s, Alias Smith and Jones graced television screens, presenting a unique take on the classic Western genre. The show's setting, the changing landscape of the West, brought about new challenges for its main characters, 2 cousins named Hayes and Curry. With improving security and law enforcement, the duo found reformation difficult, creating a dynamic tension that drove the narrative. Hayes, the more intellectual of the two, often used his cunning mind to devise intricate plans and schemes. Curry, on the other hand, was the brawn, providing the necessary muscle to execute their escapades. Together, they formed a formidable team, navigating encounters with lawmen, bounty hunters, and various other characters they met along the way. Their relationship was not without its complexities, as Hayes and Curry often found themselves at odds with each other. Despite their disagreements, the 2 cousins shared a deep bond, and their mutual respect and trust were evident in their interactions. As the series progressed, Hayes and Curry faced increasing pressure to leave their outlaw ways behind and start anew. However, their past continued to haunt them, and they found themselves constantly pursued by those seeking to bring them to justice. Throughout the show, the characters encountered a variety of lawmen and bounty hunters, each with their own unique set of challenges. These encounters added an extra layer of complexity to the already intricate narrative, as Hayes and Curry had to navigate not only their own personal struggles, but also the external forces that sought to bring them down. In the end, Alias Smith and Jones offered a fresh take on the classic Western genre, with its complex characters and intricate narrative. The show's focus on the changing landscape of the West and the challenges it presented for its main characters made for compelling viewing, and the dynamic between Hayes and Curry kept audiences engaged and invested in their story. Alias Smith and Jones started as a TV movie called The Young Country. The film's positive reception and the chemistry between the actors led to its development into a series. Roy Huggins, a renowned executive producer, played a crucial role in this transformation. Despite initial rejection, the show's success can be attributed to the rapport between the cast members, reminiscent of the film. The origins of this classic TV series can be traced back to The Young Country. The film's success served as a stepping stone for the development of the series, demonstrating the potential of the concept and the characters. Huggins, with his vast experience and accomplishments in the industry, took on the role of executive producer, guiding the show to success. However, the journey to success was not without its challenges. The show was initially rejected, but the chemistry and rapport between the actors were undeniable. This, along with the positive response to the film, contributed to the eventual success of the series. In conclusion, Alias Smith and Jones started as a TV movie and developed into a successful series, thanks to the chemistry between the actors and the guidance of executive producer Roy Huggins. Despite initial rejection, the show's success is a testament to the potential of the concept and the characters. Pete Duel's portrayal of Hannibal Hayes in Alias Smith and Jones played a significant role in the show's success. His charming performance and clever wit endeared him to audiences, making Hayes a beloved character. However, Duel's personal struggles with despondency and alcoholism began to affect his work and overall well-being. In 1971, Duel's battle with depression and addiction culminated in a tragic event. At the young age of 31, he took his own life, leaving behind a shocked and saddened cast and crew. The news of Duel's death sent shockwaves through the industry and among the show's fans. Despite the tragedy, ABC decided to continue production of Alias Smith and Jones. This decision highlighted the industry's focus on profits over empathy and the pressure that stars are often under to perform, regardless of their personal struggles. The show attempted to recast Duel's role, but the attempt was unsuccessful, and the series was ultimately canceled. Duel's death had a profound impact on the cast and crew of Alias Smith and Jones, as well as on his fans. His tragic passing served as a reminder of the importance of addressing mental health and addiction, and of the need for compassion and understanding in the entertainment industry. Duel's legacy lives on in his work and in the memories of those who were touched by his performance and his story. In 1971, the TV series Alias Smith and Jones made its debut, captivating audiences with its unique blend of action, adventure, and comedy. The show followed the exploits of two charming outlaws, Hannibal Hayes and Jedediah Kid Curry, played by Pete Duel and Ben Murphy, respectively. However, midway through the second season, a significant change occurred that would ultimately impact the show's success. Roger Davis replaced Pete Duel, who had tragically passed away, as Hannibal Hayes. Although Davis brought his own charm and talent to the role, the loss of Duel was deeply felt. Despite the undeniable chemistry between Davis and Murphy, the show couldn't replicate its earlier success. The sudden shift in dynamics and the absence of the original lead proved too challenging to overcome. As a result, Alias Smith and Jones was canceled in 1973 after 2.5 seasons on air. The loss of Pete Duel and the inability to recreate the original chemistry between the two leads contributed to the decline and eventual cancellation of this classic series. Nevertheless, the show remains a fond memory for many, serving as a reminder of the unforgettable characters and exciting stories it brought to life. Pete Duel's portrayal of Hannibal Hayes in Alias Smith and Jones has had a lasting impact on popular culture. So much so that Quentin Tarantino drew inspiration from Duel's character for Rick Dalton in his film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is a testament to the enduring legacy of Alias Smith and Jones and Pete Duel's contribution to the world of television. Duel's co-star, Ben Murphy, also played a significant role in the show's success. Together, they created a memorable and captivating series that has resonated with audiences for decades. It's no wonder that Tarantino, a renowned filmmaker, looked to this classic for inspiration. Pete Duel's portrayal of Hannibal Hayes was multifaceted and versatile, making a lasting impact on those who watched the show. His character was charming, witty, and had a certain roguish charm that made him a fan favorite. Duel's performance was a true testament to his thespian prowess, and his legacy continues to live on through his work. It's important to acknowledge and appreciate the impact that Alias Smith and Jones and Pete Duel had on the television landscape. Their work transcended the boundaries of the small screen and left a mark on the world of film and entertainment. As we look back on this classic series, we can't help but be grateful for the contributions of Pete Duel and Ben Murphy. Their performances were a true delight, and their chemistry on screen was undeniable. They created a world that was both intriguing and enduring, and their work will continue to be cherished by audiences for generations to come. In tribute to Pete Duel, we remember his talent, his charm, and his undeniable impact on the world of television. His legacy lives on through his work, and he will always be remembered as a true icon of the small screen. Alias Smith and Jones is a 1971 TV series that centers around two charming outlaws, Hannibal Hayes and Jed Kid Curry, played by Pete Duel and Ben Murphy. The show is set in the American West during the post-Civil War era. Hayes and Curry, also known as the duo Nameless, are notorious bank and train robbers seeking amnesty for their past crimes. Throughout the series, the two main characters try to live honest lives while evading bounty hunters and former associates. They often find themselves in comedic and action-packed situations, displaying their cunning and camaraderie. Pete Duel's portrayal of Hayes earned him a posthumous Emmy Award nomination in 1972. Following his tragic death during the show's second season, Roger Davis replaced Duel, and the series continued for another season before its cancellation. Alias Smith and Jones is a classic example of the Western genre, appealing to both young and old audiences with its light-hearted humor and thrilling escapades. The show's memorable characters and engaging storylines have left a lasting impact on television history. The casting process for the 1971 TV series Alias Smith and Jones was a careful process, with producers seeking the perfect actors to bring the characters to life. For the role of Hannibal Hayes, also known as Joshua Smith, producers wanted a charismatic and likable actor. They found their man in Pete Duel, who had already made a name for himself in shows like Gidget and Love on a Rooftop. Duel's charm and natural acting ability made him the perfect fit for the charming and roguish Hayes. As for Kid Curry or Thaddeus Jones, producers wanted an actor who could portray both the character's toughness and his vulnerability. They found this in Ben Murphy, who had previously appeared in shows like The Name of the Game and Lancer. Murphy's ability to tap into the character's emotional depth and his natural chemistry with Duel helped to seal the deal. The chemistry between Duel and Murphy was evident from the start, with the two actors forming an easy rapport both on and off screen. Producers recognized this and made sure to capitalize on it, often pairing the two actors together in scenes and giving them plenty of opportunities to play off each other. Auditions for the show were rigorous, with producers looking for actors who could not only act but who also had the right look and feel for the characters. For Duel, this meant growing out his hair and sporting a more rugged appearance. For Murphy, it meant adopting a more laid-back and easygoing demeanor. Chemistry tests were also an important part of the casting process, with producers pairing different actors together to see how they would work together. Duel and Murphy's chemistry was undeniable, with the two actors quickly forming a bond that would last throughout the show's run. In the end, the casting of Alias Smith and Jones was a perfect example of the right actors being matched with the right roles. Duel and Murphy's natural chemistry, combined with their acting abilities, helped to make the show a hit with audiences and critics alike. The directors of the 1971 TV series Alias Smith and Jones, such as Harry Falk and Joseph Pevney, brought a unique vision to life. They were greatly influenced by the popular Western genre, but they aimed to add a fresh twist to it. They focused on the anti-hero concept, portraying the main characters as likable outlaws trying to clear their names. Director Harry Falk, known for his work on Gunsmoke and The Wild Wild West, brought his experience and love for westerns to Alias Smith and Jones. He adopted a light-hearted approach, often using humor and wit in the storytelling. Falk's creative style was characterized by his ability to balance action and comedy, making the series appealing to a wide audience. Joseph Pevney, who had a successful career in both film and television, approached Alias Smith and Jones with a keen eye for visual storytelling. He often used innovative camera angles and framing techniques to create a more engaging viewing experience. Pevney's background in theater also influenced his work, as he focused on character development and the actors' performances. Both directors collaborated closely with the cast and crew, creating a positive and creative working environment. They worked hand in hand with the writers to ensure the scripts aligned with their vision. Falk and Pevney also encouraged the actors to contribute their ideas, believing that a collective effort would result in a better show. In conclusion, the directors of Alias Smith and Jones brought their unique creative influences and styles to the series, resulting in a fresh and engaging take on the Western genre. Their collaborative approach with the cast and crew further elevated the show's quality, making it a memorable part of television history. The production of the 1971 TV series, Alias Smith and Jones, took viewers on a thrilling journey in the Old West. The set design was a crucial element in creating the show's authentic atmosphere. The production team paid meticulous attention to detail when constructing the saloons, sheriff's offices, and other Western locales. One notable set design was the Outlaw Hideout, a cave adorned with wanted posters and other Western memorabilia. The production team built a partial cave set on a soundstage, while the rest of the cave extended into a backlot. This innovative technique allowed for more control over lighting and sound while still maintaining a realistic appearance. The series was filmed in various locations, including the Alabama Hills in Lone Pine, California, and the Paramount Ranch in Agra Hills, California. These locations provided the perfect backdrop for the show's Western setting, with their rugged terrain and natural beauty. However, filming in these locations presented logistical challenges. The production team had to transport equipment, crew, and actors to remote locations, often over rough terrain. Additionally, they had to ensure that the set design elements, such as the cave set, could withstand the elements. To overcome these challenges, the production team employed innovative techniques and technologies. For example, they used lightweight and portable equipment to make transportation easier. They also used durable materials for set design, such as plywood and foam, to ensure that the sets could withstand the elements. Another notable innovation was the use of video assist technology. This technology allowed the director and cinematographer to view the shot on a monitor while filming, ensuring that they could make adjustments in real time. This technique was particularly useful when filming action scenes, as it allowed for more precise camera movements and framing. In conclusion, the production of Alias Smith and Jones was a complex undertaking, with the production team facing numerous logistical challenges. However, through the use of innovative techniques and technologies, they were able to create a captivating Western series that resonated with audiences. The show's set design, locations, and logistical challenges all contributed to its enduring legacy as a classic Western TV series. The creation of the Alias Smith and Jones score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort between composers, musicians, and producers. The music played a crucial role in complementing the narrative and emotional tone of the series. Bernard Hoffer, one of the composers, shared that the team aimed to create music that reflected the show's Western genre, while also adding a touch of humor and lightheartedness. He explained, "We wanted to make sure the music was fun and lively to match the personalities of the characters and the overall tone of the series." The soundtrack featured a mix of orchestral pieces and country western tunes. The opening theme, composed by Hoffer, set the stage for each episode with its upbeat tempo and catchy melody. The use of guitars, harmonicas, and percussion instruments created a lively and energetic sound that captured the spirit of the Wild West. Another composer, Robert Prince, discussed the importance of using music to enhance the emotional moments in the series. He stated, "We use music to heighten the drama, build tension, and create a sense of excitement. We also used it to underscore the more emotional moments, to help convey the characters' feelings and add depth to the storyline." Prince's score for the episode The Men That Corrupted Hadleyville is a prime example of how music can enhance the narrative and emotional tone of a scene. The use of slow, melancholic strings and piano creates a sense of sadness and longing, perfectly capturing the characters' feelings of nostalgia and regret. The musicians involved in the creation of the Alias Smith and Jones soundtrack also played a significant role in bringing the music to life. The use of skilled guitarists, harmonica players, and percussionists added authenticity and depth to the Western-inspired tunes. In conclusion, the creation of the Alias Smith and Jones score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort between composers, musicians, and producers. The music played a crucial role in complementing the narrative and emotional tone of the series, with its lively Western-inspired tunes and emotional orchestral pieces. The composers and musicians involved in the project helped create a memorable and iconic soundtrack that resonated with audiences and added to the overall success of the series. One of the most iconic scenes in Alias Smith and Jones is the final showdown in the episode The Day They Hanged Kid Curry. The anti-hero, Kid Curry, played by Ben Murphy, is surrounded by a posse and cornered on a cliff. As the posse closes in, Curry makes a daring escape by jumping off the cliff and swimming to safety. The direction in this scene is masterful, with the use of wide shots to establish the danger and close-ups to capture the intensity of Curry's emotions. The performance by Ben Murphy is also noteworthy, as he conveys Curry's desperation and determination in a believable and compelling way. The cinematography is also impressive, with the use of natural light and the rugged landscape to create a sense of realism and danger. The scene has a lasting impact on the audience, as it showcases Curry's cunning and resilience and leaves them wondering what will happen to him next. According to Ben Murphy, "That was a tough scene to shoot, but I think it really encapsulates the spirit of the show and the character of Kid Curry. It was a physically demanding scene, but I think it paid off in terms of the impact it had on the audience. Another iconic scene is in the episode The Man Who Murdered Himself, where Hannibal Hayes, played by Pete Duell, is accused of a crime he didn't commit. Hayes must clear his name and uncover the real culprit, all while evading the law. The direction in this scene is tight and suspenseful, with the use of close-ups and quick cuts to build tension. The performance by Pete Duell is also noteworthy, as he conveys Hayes' intelligence and determination in a believable and engaging way. The cinematography is also impressive, with the use of low-key lighting and shadows to create a sense of mystery and danger. The scene has a lasting impact on the audience, as it showcases Hayes' cunning and resourcefulness and leaves them wondering what he will do next. Pete Duell said in an interview, "I really enjoyed shooting that scene. It was a great opportunity to showcase Hannibal Hayes' intelligence and resourcefulness. I think the direction and cinematography really added to the tension and suspense of the scene. These iconic scenes have left a lasting impact on the audience and have helped to establish Alias Smith and Jones as a classic Western television series." The combination of masterful direction, compelling performances, and impressive cinematography have helped to create moments that resonate with viewers to this day. The 1971 TV series, Alias Smith and Jones, quickly became a favorite among viewers, captivating audiences with its unique blend of action, comedy, and drama. The show followed the adventures of two charming outlaws, Hannibal Hayes and Jedediah Kid Curry, as they attempted to leave their outlaw past behind and start anew. The series resonated with audiences due to its engaging storylines and the lovable characters of Hayes and Curry, portrayed by Pete Duell and Ben Murphy. The chemistry between the two leads was undeniable, and viewers found themselves rooting for the duo, despite their criminal pasts. Alias Smith and Jones also had a significant impact on pop culture. The show's unique take on the classic Western genre, combined with its comedic elements, paved the way for future series with similar formats. It proved that Westerns didn't have to be serious and gritty to be successful, opening the door for shows like The A-Team and Firefly. Moreover, the series contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. At its core, Alias Smith and Jones is a story about redemption and second chances. Hayes and Curry's journey to leave their outlaw days behind and start anew resonated with audiences who could relate to the desire for a fresh start and the struggle to overcome past mistakes. The show also challenged traditional gender roles with strong and intelligent female characters, such as Miss Hannah Sims, played by Sally Field. Miss Sims was not just a love interest but a capable and independent woman who often helped Hayes and Curry in their escapades. In conclusion, Alias Smith and Jones left an indelible mark on television history. Its cultural and social impact can still be felt today, with its unique blend of action, comedy, and drama, as well as its themes of redemption and second chances, continuing to resonate with audiences. Alias Smith and Jones, a 1971 TV series, received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. The show, which starred Pete Duell and Ben Murphy as outlaws trying to clear their names, was praised for its unique blend of comedy and action. The New York Times called Alias Smith and Jones a cheerful, amiable, and occasionally exciting series, highlighting the chemistry between the two leads. The review also noted the show's lighthearted approach to the traditional Western and its well-constructed plots. Audiences were also quick to embrace the series. Alias Smith and Jones was a hit in the Nielsen ratings, consistently ranking in the top 30 shows during its first season. Fans appreciated the show's unique take on the Western genre, as well as the likable characters and entertaining stories. The show received several award nominations, including 2 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Achievement in Cinematography for Entertainment Programming. While it didn't win any awards, the nominations were a testament to the high quality of the show's production values. The accolades received by Alias Smith and Jones were well-deserved. The series was a fresh and innovative take on the Western genre, and its success helped pave the way for other unconventional shows in the years that followed. The positive reception also highlighted the talents of Pete Duell and Ben Murphy, who became household names thanks to their performances. In conclusion, Alias Smith and Jones was a critically acclaimed and popular TV series that left a lasting impact on the Western genre. Its success was a testament to the show's unique blend of comedy and action, as well as the talents of its cast and crew. During the filming of Alias Smith and Jones, the relationship between the two lead actors, Pete Duell and Ben Murphy, was quite friendly. They often spent time together off-set, even sharing an apartment for a while. This camaraderie translated well onto the screen, contributing to the show's warm and engaging dynamic. However, the production faced a significant tragedy when Pete Duell, who played Hannibal Hayes, passed away unexpectedly during the show's second season. His death was a shock to the cast and crew, and the show was subsequently canceled. The remaining episodes of the season were edited to minimize Duell's presence, and the series concluded with a tribute to the beloved actor. Despite the challenges, the show's creator, Glenn Larson, remained dedicated to the project. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail, often rewriting scripts and storylines to ensure the show's quality. Larson's dedication to Alias Smith and Jones was evident in the final product, which remains a beloved classic of the genre. The show's success was also due in part to its talented supporting cast, including Sally Field, who played a love interest for both Smith and Jones. Field's performance was praised by critics and audiences alike, and her career continued to flourish long after the show's cancellation. In addition to its talented cast, Alias Smith and Jones also boasted impressive production values. The show's Western setting was meticulously recreated, with detailed sets and costumes that brought the Old West to life. The show's stunt team was also top-notch, with many of the show's action sequences performed by the actors themselves. Overall, the making of Alias Smith and Jones was marked by both triumph and tragedy. Despite the challenges, the show's cast and crew remained dedicated to creating a high-quality product that continues to be enjoyed by audiences today. Alias Smith and Jones, a 1971 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. This show, starring Pete Duell and Ben Murphy as outlaws trying to clear their names, brought a fresh take on the classic Western genre. It combined action, comedy, and drama, making it appealing to a wide audience. The series is known for its clever writing and the chemistry between its leads. The characters of Hannibal Hayes and Kid Curry were well developed, with each episode revealing more about their past and their evolving relationship. This complexity and character development were innovative for the time and have since become standard in modern storytelling. Alias Smith and Jones also had a substantial impact on future filmmaking. Its blend of genres influenced later TV shows and movies, demonstrating that Westerns didn't have to be just about gunslingers and saloon brawls. The series proved that a Western could have heart, humor, and depth, paving the way for shows like Deadwood and movies like Unforgiven. Moreover, the series inspired several subsequent works. The concept of outlaws trying to reform was revisited in shows like The A-Team and Leverage. The banter and camaraderie between Hayes and Curry can also be seen in buddy cop movies and shows like Lethal Weapon and Starsky and Hutch. In conclusion, Alias Smith and Jones left an indelible mark on the film industry. Its innovative storytelling, character development, and genre blending have resonated through the years, influencing numerous subsequent works and enriching the cinematic landscape. Did Alias Smith and Jones leave a lasting impression on you? We'd love to hear your stories and memories related to this classic 1971 TV series. How did it affect you personally, or shape your view of cinema? Perhaps you were inspired by the show's thrilling adventures and clever twists, or maybe you found a new appreciation for the art of storytelling. Whatever your connection to Alias Smith and Jones, we'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to show your support by liking and sharing this post, and consider subscribing for more cinematic explorations. Together, let's celebrate the enduring impact of this beloved series. So, tell us, how did Alias Smith and Jones influence your perspective on cinema? We can't wait to hear your story.